One of the things I love about photography is coming up with new ideas and new ways to use the equipment I already have. While I'm walking, we can use the drone as the camera. While the drone does not have audio built in, we can sync it up with these mics. So let's jump into it and I'll teach you how really quick. I've got the Mini 3 Pro right here and I've got it on active track. So all we gotta do is create an audio spike and a visual reference. So I'm just gonna look at it, clap my hands. We want a silent portion and then a clapping of the hands so we see that spike in the audio and we can just sync these up. We'll pick up the controller so that way it follows us if we need that. And now we have it just following us around the backyard. Maybe you want to have it following you down a road while you're talking to it or something like that. Or you want to have it up high, or you want it to go backwards, something like that. So that way it's still following you, but you get a different visual style, right? You can bring it forward and it's still gonna follow you because you're using active track. Obviously you don't even need to use active track, but I'm just using active track to give you a reference of what you could do. You can push it all the way back to over the fence like I'm doing, right? And now it's still gonna have that, and I'm just gonna move a little bit and it's still following me. And this is just something to add into your arsenal of a way you can create a cool video. I have it going forward now and active tracking me. So I can turn and it's gonna turn sideways, but it's just gonna stay on me. So this is just an idea of some of the different little things you can do. Let's jump into the post-production part so you can see what I'm talking about.
So we're gonna jump into Resolve quick. If you have a better way of doing this, let me know, but we can see our audio down here. It gets really quiet because I didn't talk. And then you have this spike right here. That's the audio spike I was referring to. And if that was caught up in the middle of all this nonsense of me talking, it would be harder to match up. And then here is my video file I put over top of it. And all we gotta do is go and try to match it up. So you just kind of have to scroll around the video, cut it, whatever you need to do, and make it match up to this spike right here. You can go into your edit portion and your edit tab and do it too. If you need to make these bigger, you can do that. I just go to the cut part. That's just what I was doing right here. But you can see where my hands are about to clap, and I'll start it from right where it's quiet, and we'll just hit the space key and bam, we're right there. We're already right there. It may take you 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 different tries, and I don't want to take you through that whole process of me having to do that, but this is just a super quick way.
So this next one works great if you have the RC controller, because right down here you can plug a microphone into that. This one you cannot. This one is for charging, this one's for microphones. And then all we're gonna do is turn that, pull this part down, right? And you have this menu system, and you're gonna hit screen record right there. And now it's gonna record anything the drone sees. So it's gonna record everything that's on the screen here. So we're screen recording now. You can see me right here, my drone's right there. But one of the cool things is if I pull this screen down, you can see that headphone jack right there. That headphone jack is gonna tell you that there's a mic plugged in. We can also record from the drone at the same time. So the audio will not sync up to that portion, but it will be on here. So you could sync it up that way if you wanted to. But all we gotta do now is take off and fly. And the cool thing about this, if you wanted to, is I'm talking over the video, right? So if you need to do an inspection or fly over some land, anything like that, you can have the drone doing that and you can point out the issues as you fly over them. So if this video was helpful, please just like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop them down below and I'll do the best I can to answer them.